Let's grow some balls, shall we? I've lived my life timidly. I've also lived it outrageously and fabulously and wildly and colourfully. But what I do actually credit myself for is whatever stage I'm at in life and however I've lived it, I've never done it half-heartedly. I've always immersed myself in it. And I admit that I have actually been an extraordinarily sensitive person. The advantage of that is that whatever lessons there are to be learned from a given situation, I learn them. and sometimes it can take a few repetitions, going back for more suffering in order to learn that lesson. But when I get it, I get it. And when I talk about immersion a lot and being in it, being truly where you are. What that means is that you make decisions in order to deal with the situation as best as you can. And by no means am I saying that I've been uber successful in some of my dealings with various people. But I also say that I don't have regrets, because wherever you are and whatever you're experiencing and however you're dealing with it, the people in your life that you attract at those times, if they're meant to stay, they will stay. If things stick, they stick. And you can't really fight with it. And the people that come in and out of your life, then they were only meant to be there for a time. The Buddhists talk about non-resistance, non-attachment and non-judgment. And there are very similar themes in Christianity. And wherever you are, I think it's also really, really important to be as free-flowing as possible and to chill the fuck out, to relax, because you can get everything done that you want to, and you can achieve everything that your heart desires. But what it requires you to do is to give up the excuses and to give up the terror holding you back. Because it can be very, very terrifying making certain decisions because we don't know what's going to result from them. Sometimes we have absolutely no idea, and sometimes we have to take enormous leaps of faith. But that's what balls is all about. Knowing full well that whatever situation you find yourself in, no matter how bleak, that you can actually make your way through it. You can learn fantastic lessons and you can meet fantastic people. And one of the things that I've started doing really recently is asking for help. Very, very important to ask for support. It can make you realize that there are people out there, maybe not that many, but there are people out there that really do want to help you. And being reunited with my long lost love has been an incredible blessing, because I'm able to look at the relationship far more objectively than I've ever had to before. But what's fabulous now is when there's an issue coming up, and there's a past experience that you want to exercise from your life. I've certainly found that with him, that I can be braver and more confident in saying how I feel, what I want out of the situation, and to be able to discuss that really calmly. Because I'll tell you what, growing a set of balls, what it actually enables you to do is to be honest, to be authentic, and to actually make genuine connections with people. People don't care about the content of your speech. They don't really mind what you say, but the way in which you discuss it and the way in which you approach it is an absolutely surefire way to have fabulous relationships that really mean something and that can actually carry you on in your life in a really beautiful and peaceful, but also very, very productive way. And I have to say that at no other point in my life have I felt more excited to be alive, and actually, even not knowing exactly what it will look like, being so excited for the future, because it just holds so many glorious things. And I wish the same for you, my friend. So grow some balls, do the things that you've wanted to do, that you've been delaying on because you don't know all of the answers yet. Do it anyway, and you'll realize that all of the things that you were worrying about are absolutely meaningless. Go for it.